And sorted. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Hi, Cookie. So good to see you. How have you been, Cookie? I hope you're doing well. I'm so glad your power is back. Let's go. Ooh, Cookie, I need to reach out to you in DMs. Uh I have some ideas to throw your way. Um if you are interested. I'll message you though. I'll message you. You would be into slime play. What do you mean? That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm
Oh, what?
saying. I'm saying that I am perfectly content getting my ass beat by a slime. All right, it's
Well,
like
God,
it's like humbling, you know.
I was keeping my mouth shut on that one. I'm glad somebody else
Okay.
kind of went there.
That's not what I'm saying though. I just got back. How'd you know? Oh, I don't know. Dom told me about it. You know? Well, I mean, a little birdie told me. Me too. Me too. Yeah, exactly. It's like, listen, I just like being humbled. You know, it's like here I am, like the amazing adventurer with my cool Yeti tooth sword, like beating up nerds, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm unbeatable. And then a lowly slime comes by, and like styles on me, sliding every which way, and I just fall over dead. Like that. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. That's how you know, no matter how strong you get, the world is dangerous, and I love that. I love that about games. It's like, no matter how good of an adventurer you are, that creeper will destroy your home if you're not careful.
Yeah. For sure, for sure.
I remember the first time that ever happened to me. I think I closed out of the game, actually. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I quit. I think I quit out the game as soon as that happened, yeah. Because, I don't know. I looked at it, I processed it for a moment, I internalized the loss. In hindsight, I could have just picked up the items and just put it back, but I think I was very new. I thought like, oh, it's over. My home is destroyed. Like I'm gonna have to find all that stuff again. But no, the items were sitting on the ground. I was just being over dramatic. I was like, oh, woe is me. My house is destroyed. How will I ever recover? I can't afford this. And then I think I got super paranoid, and so I started insulating my walls with obsidian. Like it would do anything. Like it would still remove the decorations, which is really what I was concerned about. But I was just like, you know what? This is future proofing. I'm putting obsidian layering in between my walls everywhere I go, so that never again will I have to worry about my walls being destroyed by a creeper. It was silly,
Never
but
again.
it was cool. Yeah, never again. Yeah, so this like weird like purplish lining like in the windows. Like the windows would be really deep because it's literally 3 thick. And then like where the window would sit, you would see this obsidian lining around the edges, and it was so goofy. But honestly, like it allowed for really cool wall designs though. So like that was kind of a plus. Time to make a slime Clicky and Cookie and Dom. That would be so myself. That would be
Slime, Clicky, and
adorable.
Cookie, and oh my. I mean, yeah,
What do you
I
mean?
actually have. So, one of my friends, streamer, his handle is King of the Slimes. Cause so he does like Slime Rancher. He has like a little, cute little blue animated slime thing. So I'm actually talked about doing, art of him and Bytes. That would be, yeah, Bytes being slimed. Oops.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're back. Okay. I just got disconnected there real quick, so let me hop back in. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it did a little goofy silly. It like froze on my end too. It was a little bit weird, but we're good. We're chilling.
Okay. And I'm back. Cool. Alright. But yeah, so but
I
I've
don't know if
had
it's safe for work. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know, it's as safe for work as you think. Maybe not at all. Not at all safe at all.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait. Are we not talking about like a slime version of like kind of like similar to like those like cute little slime things in like Star Rail, like a slime version of my model? Is that not what we're talking about?
Oh, oh,
Wait,
that's what you were
like
thinking.
slimed like ED. Yeah, that's what. Hold on, wait. Is there a difference between like slime and slimed?
Yes, so a
I
slime version would be you as a slime. Then slime would be you getting slime on you. Like,
oh
somehow.
wait, hold on.
It's like, oh no, you just, oh no, where's all the slime coming from? Oh, whoops, oh crap, damn it, I didn't want to do that.
Oh. Okay. Noted. I understand now.
Damn it, I
I am not opposed to that. Feel free to message me about it.
can't.
I did not know that's okay. I understand now. I have put the pieces together. I get it now.
Okay.
Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate it.
It is funny you were slower on the uptick on that than I was. That is funny. I think that's cute. Let's.
If that cookie is say so, I don't know. I wouldn't call myself say so at all.
No, yeah, I would not qualify. I would not prefer you to say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not like full of lewd. You're similar to me. I would say I think I am. Let's see, on the lewd wholesome scale, I think I am. At least streamer wise, I am more lewd than you are. But like
Yeah.
both of us, we're not like 100% full time lewd. We can have our wholesome moments.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
no, but you definitely are not like 100%. Yeah, you're definitely not say so. No.
Yeah. I guess I could have like say so moments, right?
Yeah.
Like now. But it's mainly because like I just don't know the terms. Like I didn't know that slimed was a term. I know now. I today I've learned. I'm writing that down. But yeah, I had no idea. Just watching chat just go like, oh no, the slow realization that everyone has that like I have no idea what that meant. That should have been a hint. That should have been a hint that it was going to be something sus. What are you all looking at, Gigabytes? You self-reporting over there? Interesting. I'm writing that down. Noted. Ooh, shit, no way. I got the Reeboks. Hell yeah. Let's see. Quickie is a grown-ass woman with an SFW channel in her Discord. Say so was never on the table. That is so true. That's true. Like I do have an SFW channel in my. I have an NSFW tag. It's literally ClistyVT. But yeah, that is very true. Wow. Come here, bat. Oh my god, that. I'm just an artist with ideas. That is true. You are but a humble artist with many ideas, and we love
True.
that. What is an artist without ideas? You know what I mean?
Someone who uses Gen AI. Hey, no, actually,
That is so true. I guess that does exist now, huh? But it's okay. We don't call them artists.
Yeah, exactly.
Those, yeah.
Like, this is a discussion I had with a coworker. One of the things I think is funny. So in like the, 80s, 90s, and even before that, you had people, art critics, that really like frou-frou, like how I know art better than you kind of sorts. They would go on and say, oh, anything can be art. Anything is art. This is this big like the Andy Warhol era. It's like, well, anything is art. Look, Duchamp made this toilet. It's art. Well, no, it isn't. But now thanks to Gen AI, now we finally have the hard, incontrovertible refutation of that research. It's like, no, not everything is art. Gen AI is not art. Period. Full stop. So everybody from that
100%.
from that time was just wrong. Just 100% wrong. They're
Hmm.
I don't like that. I like that it's taking Gen AI for the entire art community to basically just be like, yep, the attitude that I think of the art is wrong. There's definitely
Yeah.
stuff that is not art, and this is it.
Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, as a reminder, Gigabyte, support your local artists like Cookie Llama VT, who is an absolutely phenomenal artist. You want mermaids, you want vivid colors, you want some absolutely amazing composition, great backgrounds to go along with your character, your OC. You should go check out Cookie Llama. Not sponsored.
Yes. Yeah, Cookie Llama is great. Cookie Llama does some great stuff. Cookie Llama's drawn some wonderful Dominic art, and I'll have her drawing some more Fembyte stuff here soon. Soon enough. There we go.
Soon, TM.
Oh, good. Slowly getting things together. Okay, Tree Flower is face graded. I've planted a lot more oak, so hopefully that'll increase our rate of oak resin production. Hopefully.
As the one who started this line of discussion, I'm glad to give you that idea. Yeah. You know what kind of makes me sad? I have the NSFW tag, but it never gets used. Like, I guess unless I clearly state that I'm totally okay and comfortable with people making stuff related to that, if something strikes their inspiration. Like it doesn't get used. However, I have been approached by a few different artists asking hey, is it okay if I make NSFW art of your character? And I've always said yes, absolutely. You can absolutely do that. Yeah. I think the only time where it's I definitely would some permission is when someone asks me hey, can I make one or get one commission of you and some such character. It's yeah, I would like to be asked about that first in advance, because that could be weird. That could be really weird.
Yeah, shipping. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, yeah, or stuff street.
Oh, I probably thought it. That quickie just cut out. Hopefully it's not a bad one. Hopefully we didn't just lose today. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, you're back. Okay. Okay. Did it crash? Are you in? Okay. Am I gonna be able to get back in? Okay, looks like I can get back in. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. Okay. Whew, okay. We're fine. We're fine. Thank goodness. Alright.
Yeah. Also, thank you for letting me know about my HP, Oki. I appreciate you. People are too shy sometimes. That is true. Sometimes people are just shy, and that's okay. What if I was just really blunt about it? You know, what if I was just really straightforward about it? It's you know what, artist, if you want to draw me naked, do it. Do it right now. You won't, coward. You won't do it. You know what I hate? I hate looking at my own boobs. Oh no, it would be so awful to see my own. I can't. I fucking can't. Imagine I made imagine I made a reaction bait post like that on Twitter. That would be so ridiculous. That'd be so silly. I wouldn't do that though.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'd like you.
Contribute to the NFW, PP poo poo. Thank you, Via Knight. I appreciate you. Thank you for the PP poo poo.
Yeah, I'd like you. Yeah, if someone wants to try us, someone wants to try SFW with my characters, go right ahead. Shipping, yeah, shipping. I would want to be asked about. I mean, Dominic, you could drop pretty much anything. I'm not going to be super picky with her. Fembytes, I'll be a little pickier with the shipping and stuff. Especially when it comes to Fembytes tends to be a dot. So there's
yeah. But the contribution to SMW, that's so funny. Pee pee poo poo is so fucking real. But yeah, you know what? I think like once in a very blue moon, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Just like out of nowhere, I'm gonna be like if like artists or art like comes up, I'll be like, you know what? Do it, coward. You fucking want. Let's see it. Oh my goodness. Clee, you're going to have to start sharing the art of you from Twitter or Discord, spicy or not. Bet. Um, you know what? I'll probably post. Okay, I need to make two channels. I need to make a Stardew channel because a lot of my community members, as well as I, play a lot of Stardew. Um, but I also need to make a clicky art channel. I think that would just make sense. Because I do have a lot of commissions that I could just post. Maybe I'll do something fun where I'll post like I don't know, like a piece a week, and show you some of the stuff I have. I have a lot of clicky art, like a lot of clicky art,
Ooh, I need to get more
and I
art.
need more.
Yes.
I need
Yes.
more. I need at least 1,000 pieces of clicky art,
I
minimum,
know.
minimum.
Yeah. The big one I need is I need like a go-to poster, like um an ad piece, like something where I could like this is a faux art, like this is the advertising art I want everyone to see, like put this on flyers, that kind of piece. I don't have that yet.
Yeah.
And I need to get
Mhm.
one. Um do you do
Yeah,
you
do
have
it.
do you have that yet for yours?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Um,
Okay.
in like a few different forms. I haven't really been advertising on socials as much as I should. Like, I haven't been posting to like Discords, like self promo channels. I haven't been posting to like Twitter or Blue Sky or anything like that. I should honestly. The only thing I post on Twitter and Blue Sky is just my schedule. So it's just a line of schedule posts basically is all I've been doing.
Yeah, I've
Plus,
tried to use. I've been using Blue Sky, been doing pretty good on that. Blue Sky, man, it's weird because you have some people saying, "Oh, Blue Sky is dying." Well, Blue Sky is dying for some people, for some types of posts.
mm,
With VTubers,
mm,
Blue Sky is actually still pretty healthy. Art VTubing seem to be doing pretty well on Blue Sky. Like we
yeah,
seem to have adopted it decently well. Twitter, the algorithm is the enemy. That's the main thing. Unless you're paying money to
yeah.
Twitter, and you just don't really seem to get much engagement. I've slowly started getting some on Twitter, but
Hmm.
man, it has been tough. It's been a lot harder getting engagement on Twitter,
Yeah,
despite it being larger. You know, it's bigger, so you think you get more. No, it's bigger, and you get less. And I just,
yeah,
yeah, like more people
yeah.
notice my stuff on Blue Sky. I know we have more engagement on Blue Sky from actual people, not bots.
Oh yeah.
Twitter, I seem to get bots. It's like,
I basically only use Twitter to post my live, not my live post. Well, and that's it.
yeah,
So I might continue to do that where it's like I'm just more active on Blue Sky, which I need to get more into that. But the plan is like to be more active on, and then just like and like as like maintenance, and
yeah,
just
yeah.
like
The
news.
Yeah, I would say Blue Sky for like social and casual combos, Twitter for official stuff. Sometimes if you reply, like replying on
Mhm.
Twitter can be useful. I will say. I've had good
Yeah,
good good mix on there. Um, but yeah, Blue Sky for social stuff. Yeah, Missy points out people actually talk to you on Blue Sky. Yes, very true.
yeah,
Very
which
true.
is awesome. That's what
Yeah,
I'm there for. That's why I'm there.
yeah. Mainly to watch out Blue Sky. Blue Sky does have a massive bot problem, same as Twitter. I just block
Yeah,
them on site. Don't allow them to follow me. I try to weed them out. Um,
yeah. You hear
anyone
that
that's
bot that's on site?
yeah, anyone that's following like 30,000 people is like, no, you're not. You are fake. You are not real.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, it's like I can't even imagine I've looked at like 30,000 profiles. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I've even
Nautilus.
like seen a tenth of that.
Also, Nautilus shell. Do you know how we get a Nautilus shell?
Oh,
Oh, what's all this? Whoa, what is this? I didn't see this before.
collecting mushrooms in there. Every so often, like I'll check it on a daily basis to see if we have any mushrooms there. That's all it
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah, just a
Okay.
humble little mushroom cave.
Nice.
But yeah, pretty useful.
Okay.
For life elixir. It's very, very helpful, especially in Skull Cavern.
So we need a Nautilus shell for the fish.
Grab all these.
But yeah, I do recommend posting up a bit more there. But I do, yeah, schedule's great for those. The main problem with Blue Sky is it doesn't have an inbuilt post scheduler. So like I like sharing my YouTube videos and stuff like that on there, and you can't like schedule it conveniently.
Yeah. Honestly, I just want to make more friends.
Mhm.
That's really the only reason why like I ever even bother with socials, is just to like get familiar and meet new people. Like that's all I want out of my experience with Blue Sky. Because that's literally how I've met like some of my really good friends right now. Like Kay and I literally met through like a Twitter post. And like we have been really good friends for like over a year now. Same thing goes for like Emmy. Emmy and I like met through Twitter. And like we have been really good friends since. Like those two are like my fucking besties, right? They're super cool. Like great experiences. Like we're both really like all three of us are really passionate about like content creation and like the creative things that we do. And we all do very different things for each other, and it's super cool. It's really exciting, and like we've had opportunities to like all like do stuff together, both online and offline. Like that's just really cool. Like I think social platforms like Twitter and Blue Sky are super good for that, and that's really my only reason to engage with it. Like I'm not there for like the not there for like the engagement bait. I'm not really there for um like uh not even really there for the memes, to be honest.
Oh,
I'm there for just like I'm there for interaction. I want to
yeah.
have human interactions with human people, just having a good time that we happen to have common interests or interests that I know nothing about, but I'm interested in it because they're interested in it. You know
Yeah.
that energy where it's like you could just feel like this like positive energy, like this really good feeling just listening to someone talk about what they're interested in, what they're passionate about. Like
Yes.
that right there. Dump and no
Yeah.
one will let you info dump to them about like your interest in like I don't know, entomology. Hit me with it. Tell me about
Yeah.
them bugs. What do you know
Yeah.
about them?
Give me what is your autistic fixation? Tell me more. Yeah.
Exactly. I love it. Listen, people need to stop apologizing for the things they love. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. Just tell me about it, because chances are like it will be infectious to me and I will love it. Feed me the lore. Same?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. You get it, Cookie. You get it.
Let's...
Yeah, like I have a friend that is super into bees. Like they take like really good like bee photography. Like I'm talking like National Geographic like quality photos of bees, and they have a very very deep special interest for bees. And she could literally talk my ear off about bees for like hours, and I would love to listen to every single second of it. And like that's just how I am. It's like that's what I'm there for. Like if I can encapsulate that on social media, like that would be the greatest thing ever. Like there needs to be a social media that lends to people being able to like message you in a streamlined way and info dump. Like that would be super cool. Like could you imagine, kind of like similar to like Threads, but like let's say for example a social media where I make a post and that shows up on people's For You pages that says like, hey, tell me about your hyperfixation, and you could even be more specific about it. Like, hey, tell me about your I don't know. Let's see. Tell me about your favorite outdoor hyperfixation, like your touch grass hyperfixation, and people can make posts about it, right? And each of those individual posts can be like could be a thread, right? Now you might be thinking, hey, Twitter already does this, right? However, have each individual post have a search engine to it. So like let's say you see like the main post, right? You see the op post, right? Click the op post, and then there's a search function there, right? Where you could type in a Boolean phrase. It could be literally anything. Like, I don't know. You could literally write like entomology, right? And then you see all of the posts that have entomology in their threads. So you could, like, if you also have a hyperfixation, right, you can also see if other people have that hyperfixation in common. Like, it just makes it easier to find your people, essentially. Like, I think that would be a really good feature. Because right now, like, search function is shit on social.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah,
You literally
agreed.
just have to like you just have to gotcha, and you just have to hope that you happen to like run into like the people with common interests like by pure happenstance, or just rely on
Yeah,
algorithm.
yeah. Also, Missy,
Wait,
my chat here says, the, your, her hyperfixation is math. Okay, so Missy, let's get married. Yeah, marry me. There you go.
hey, let's get hey yo.
I know you have a boyfriend. I don't care. There you go. That's the perfect hyperfixation. Honestly, I used to be super into it. Then like I got to college. The problem I ran into is in college, math is taught so badly that it actually threw me off of my interest in math. Sadly, I need to get back into it. No, I've been slowly easing myself back into an interest in math. Whoops. Got booted. Hopefully it's not too bad. Are you still there? Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just having temporary, blips where I get temporarily booted, but nothing too bad so far, thankfully. But yeah, the college was taught so badly, the math was taught so badly that it kind of threw me off. But I'm slowly easing myself back in. I still like thinking of how to present it, how to explain it, metaphors, things like that. Diving deeply into math. Math is probably my most academic interest, I would say. But and actually, so we're talking about the hyperfixation. I have thought about podcasts. Like, other than role-playing, podcasts and interviews are something that I love to do. And one of the ideas I had is a lot of interviews are, oh, I want to get to know you as a person. And I'm like, no, okay, scrap that. I don't care about who you are as a person. Tell me about what you love. So you're known for X, Y, or Z. Well, what's your hobby? What's something nobody knows? Like, tell me this, like, weird little thing that you do in your garage that no one's talked to you about. But you can go on and on about for like 2 or 3 hours. And let's just do a podcast on that. So basically just
that'd be sick.
bringing people in and having them discuss their odd, their odd fascinations and things like that. So I wouldn't bring on an artist to talk to about art because that's kind of obvious. I would say like, okay, what's something else that you're really into? Is the fish redeem not working again? Really? Why? Okay, try the exclamation mark command then. Sorry about that. I don't know why. Sometimes Twitch just doesn't have the fish command working.
That's okay. That reminds me, kind of along the same vein of like what you're talking about with like talking about like interests that like people may not know about. Is I forgot what the name of this podcast is. It's Bernenthal's podcast. The actor who plays as like Shane from Walking Dead, but also plays as the Punisher, etc., etc. I hope I'm saying his last name correctly. But
I know who you mean. Yeah, Punisher. Yeah.
Yeah, but his podcast I believe is called Real Talk or something like that. And he interviews. I forgot the name of this actress, but they're both in Daredevil. like she's a main cast member for like Daredevil. I can't remember. Like her character works for the uh works for the uh
Kingpin?
no, not for Kingpin. She works for Daredevil.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean. She's one of the attorneys in there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, one of the attorneys. Yeah, and it's interesting because they get into the topic of like we're gonna have a callback, we're gonna have a tieback. They talk about D&D. And how like when COVID happened, she switched over to being a professional dungeon master. She was already playing D&D for quite a long time, but ended up doing like D&D as a trade um,
Huh.
during COVID. Uh, yeah, and she like talks about that, and it was just so interesting because it's just like hearing like another side of this actress and being able to like hear about her like special interests and hyperfixations about this whole thing which in the form of tabletop and like even introducing it to Bernenthal. It's like, hey, like, do you want to play D&D? It's like, yeah, we could figure out time. Like, no, do you want to play D&D right now? There's like a very iconic clip of this where like she perfect like I guess this kind of lends to like, oh yeah, like she's not just doing it like for money. She's not doing it as like a trade. Like she's passionate about it, and is a professional at it because she encapsulated the D&D experience and enthralled him in 60 seconds, which is so insanely impressive.
Yeah. Wow. I could not
Yeah,
do that. That's very impressive. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
I
and
get
it's
get her with Vin Diesel because we know Vin Diesel plays D&D. He's
yeah,
like Vin Diesel, Henry Cavill. Oh, there we go. Have her as the DM and have like the dream team player roster of like all the because there are a number of DT actors. Like again, Henry Cavill's very open about it, but I remember Vin Diesel. I forgot who else. There's like a few contemporaries of Vin Diesel who actually ended up were D&D guys, even though they don't look it like the big action dudes. Um, oh, Marlon is very pleased. A shadow shaman? What in the world is a shadow shaman?
I don't know. That was the first time I ever saw that message. This is new to me.
Huh.
It's fine. That's fine. The Adventure Guild owner, like the I guess the Adventurers Guild master is very content with me, I guess, because I beat up a nerd in the caves.
Okay. Alright, I've got some meat going. We finally got some honey from two of the hives, so.
Thank you for the Pedro cookie. Appreciate you.
Oh, and Missy says here, Evil Sandwich is really into math. No, I have not written any papers on math. I should specify. Most of my background in math is like statistics. I have published academic papers. I won't go into them with docs myself, but I have published academic papers. The in assorted fields. I actually have a variety of different fields I've published in. But yeah. No, math is a lot of fun. Statistics is a lot of fun. Just applied math.
Yeah.
And don't dodge yourself. Yeah. But yeah, no, the D&D experience like that's so cool. Man,
Yeah, it is really cool.
that makes sense for an actor to be into it. And that's like the way Critical Role approaches D&D emphasizes the theater. At the same time, one of the faults I have with Critical Role is that it almost does the theater at some of the expense of the mechanics because D&D is also based on wargaming. So there is also a simulator element, and I think Critical Role to a extent, I'm not being a super huge, some might disagree with this, might be hunting. I think Critical Role sacrifices some of the math and wargaming aspect for it to the point. I think some of the current crop, like we're starting to lean a little too away from the crunch of D&D. It's like D&D is supposed to be a balance of crunch and roleplay. With some different systems, like if you want more roleplay, go for a system that has less crunch. Like Fate. Fate is great for roleplay heavy, without a lot of crunch.
Yeah.
But you have systems that are crunchier than D&D, like Hackmaster, which is a horrible system in my opinion. I absolutely hate Hack, but it's super, super crunchy. Great example of high crunch.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then, of course, you have things that will be a little lighter crunch, like 13th Age, I found was a little lighter on the crunch. Because the way it assembles things and the way you can just re-flavor anything you want. You know, just because you have something like Eldritch Blast or something, you can call it something else. You can describe it any way you want. Um,
Yeah.
but see, 9 times out of 10 people are way better at math. They think they just had a bad teacher. Yes,
Mm.
agreed, Missy. Agreed.
Oh yeah.
Bad math teachers are largely the biggest problem. I have so many stories on it. I had good math teachers, with the exception of pre-calc. My pre-calc teacher was bad. Although everyone else I had K through 12 was actually really good.
Pre-calc. But yeah, like there are plenty of systems that also like that do have like a lot of crunch. Like I would say like Cyberpunk Red has a lot of crunch. Then there's also ones that are like a lot less crunchy, a lot more roleplay, like you said. Like I would say like arguably like World of Darkness is a lot less crunch. Kids on Bikes, which has been popularly used for the Brenly Mulligan campaign, Mentopolis, is very much like roleplay oriented. There's very little crunch there. And it's even a system that incentivizes failing, like making failing actually cool to do in that system. Like Kids on Bikes is actually a sick fucking system. And they also like they set up the stat system in a way that you can literally reflavor the names of the stats because like they're left vague enough that they could be used for any type of campaign, but allow for you basically can reskin stats, which is sick.
Ooh,
So
that's
like instead like in that campaign, instead of calling it inspiration, it's called Moxie. And it was like a very like 1920s 1930s noir vibe, dealing with like this pseudo psychological thriller murder mystery type deal. It was really fascinating. It was a really fascinating campaign. I just finished it yesterday. And what I noticed was like the only math they was doing was just for like the dice rolls and a modifier. Like very, very straightforward. It's like, hey, make this roll. Okay, I rolled this on the dice, and I have this modifier. Okay, I rolled this. And other than that, that was the only crunch. When it came to feats or anything like that, they were extremely straightforward. The main focus was roleplay, which was absolutely phenomenal. Honestly, I hope that system takes off more because I think it's a really, really cool system.
You
Like
said it
even
was
with like the failures. I think
kids
it's
on
called
a
Kids on
bike.
Bikes.
Kids on
No,
bikes.
Kids on Bikes.
Okay.
Let me like.
Kids on bikes. All right, never heard of it. That's really cool though. I'm always up for trying new systems. Tabletop game development is one of the things, one of my hobbies. So, learning new systems has been a lot of fun. Oh, I should put
Let me
I
see if I
should
can
put
find it.
the bee things up by the sunflowers we have. Oh well, too late now. It's fine.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah, okay. I found
oh,
it.
wow.
Here, I'll send you a link to it. There we go. Yep. Kids on Bikes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, absolutely fantastic system. If anyone's curious in like a roleplay oriented system and you want to see what it's played like, even at your table, like I think it is absolutely reasonable, especially if you're a roleplay oriented person. Kids on Bikes is a fantastic system to try out, or at least consider. A good example of it is Mentopolis from Brendan Lee Mulligan. There is a free episode on the, I believe, the Dropout channel, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, like otherwise, everything else is behind the Dropout paywall, which $5, 100% worth it. Like actually, the best $5 that I've ever spent, because if you like D&D, you like roleplay, you like improv, there's so much fucking content. For $5 is so worth. Not sponsored, by the way. Like I just genuinely actually enjoy it. That's like the main thing I listen to while I'm at work. Like
Okay.
when I'm walking around doing my job, that's what I have in my earbuds. I'm just listening to Dropout content. But yeah, they do a perfectly good example of like kids on bikes in play, um, especially with people who like tabletop and RP is like not their expertise. It really lends to giving people the opportunity to lean into that world, especially if they're new to that. Like, let's say like they're exclusively a war gamer. They aren't opposed to roleplay, but they've never really like leaned into it a whole lot in like D&D or in Cyberpunk Red or something like that, or in like 40K. Like if they want to like lean into that realm, and you know that system is a perfect, I guess I would say it's a good introduction. It's a good introduction into more roleplay oriented systems.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's great. I also just love like a built-in system for failure. So like every time you fail, you get, we'll call it inspiration. We'll talk about it in D&D terms. 1 point of inspiration, but it works differently from like D&D inspiration. It adds +1 to whatever your roll is. So that means that every time that you want to do a dice roll, if you happen to have a bunch of moxie, we'll call it, well, no, not moxie, inspiration. If you have a bunch of inspiration stocked up, let's say you failed 5 times that session, you've stocked up 5 inspiration, and you need to roll for something, and it's a DC of 12, and you roll a 7. You can use all 5 of that inspiration to then succeed on that roll. So all the times that you failed, and like, you know, like there's these funny haha like failures and things like that, you've had an opportunity. Now here's what's interesting as like being a dungeon master for that game, is that what I personally like to do, and a lot of other dungeon masters like to do, is flavor. And I don't know like if you've also done like dungeon mastering stuff as well, Dom. Have you
Yeah, I ran games for a good 10 years there. I got burned out on it, so I have a DM for a while.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can relate to this, Dom, but when it comes to failures, I like flavoring failures, not only for like having like interesting description for the failure, but flavoring it in a way that like leaves room for growth. Like roleplay wise. Like making the failure be like some kind of shortcoming. Like let's say like you're level 1 adventurers and you roll in that one in mid-combat. I could describe it as being frantic and struck with horror. You're just like waving recklessly into the air, just hoping to gain some kind of purchase with the tip of your blade. But everything is very reckless and lacking structure. And that's what's resulting in like a nat 1, is that like you're not even thinking anymore, you're just waving the sword hoping you hit something because you were that terrified by the things that you're experiencing in front of you. You're watching as your allies fall left, right, and center, like
I see.
like horrifying eldritch horror before you, between like the gaps in the copse of trees, and just like it's nightmare fuel. It's the stuff of like pure terror. I think is a really good way to then lean into like, let's say we'll go back to like this is some kids on bikes, right? Later on down the line in combat, imagine using that inspiration to guarantee a hit, and then reflavoring it and putting it in context with like a previous failure. Is now you see that development. It's like, oh, like after all of these failures and like overcoming the sphere, or slowly but surely working on overcoming the sphere, like you land this hit. Like it makes something that's just crunched and purely mechanical into like a storytelling tool, which I think is really cool. I think that's exactly what Kids on Bikes is good for.
Okay. I just, I've sometimes done that. I have not thought about, like, just intuitively, I haven't thought about doing this flavor thing. All right, I need to up my game. That's a good tip. I like that as a DM tip. That's really good. Okay. I need to think about doing that more often. For sure. See.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Missy here says if she had to change anything about math as it's taught in school, she'd remove matrices completely and make room for more algebra-specific topics like vectors. Is deep the entire class for just that alone. Yeah. Wait, are they teaching? I don't think so. My understanding is that matrices and vectors aren't taught in high school. At least not in normal high schools. But like when I took matrices, yeah, it was for a specific course. Lit alg vectors, matrices with linear algebra. You take it after calculus. That's when I first read matrix. I think I've taken matrix algebra like 3 times. Because I did undergrad and grad school, and like at each major I had to take matrices and linear algebra. So I take it 3 times, 3 different teachers. I think during the 3rd time, I finally started to kind of like wrap my brain around it. Matrices are a little tricky for me because it's one of those like it's seductive. That you starts out simple enough, but then the difficulty ramps up real quick, and if you don't pay sufficient attention, it will catch you off guard.
100%.
So I've been caught unawares by matrices. It got back around like the first couple times. I think by the 3rd time I was like, oh, okay, now I know what I'm in for. Now I got this.
I just got back and we're talking about kids on bikes. Nobody I know even knows about that system. Yeah, no, like I learned about the system recently, and I think it is super good for roleplay. It's fantastic for roleplay.
Oh, they cramp basic linear algebra and algebra 2 in high school over here. Oh, okay. I can see. I don't believe they do that in Texas or Massachusetts. Those are the 2 places where the curriculum I'm familiar with. But that's interesting. Also, I agree with you that they're doing that. That is a terrible idea. Matrices should not. Yeah, I mean, you should. Man. Yeah. I'm not sure where I would put it. I mean, introducing matrices is important, I would say, in high school, because you do have, like, computer science stuff, and matrices are used as arrays in computer science. And you do want a high school kid to know what an array is, and how to manipulate it. You want them to be used to the idea of columns, rows and columns, things like that. So, I'm not sure where I would put that, though, because Algebra 2 is really full. There's a lot in Algebra 2. I mean, usually the simultaneous equations are going to be an issue. That's where our systems of equations, I should say. Post-quadratic, between Calc 3, Calc 2 and 3, yeah, and that's not a bad place for it, Calc 2 and 3, yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know, do you remember matrices, Quickie?
Matrices, very vaguely. Oh, hi, Denny, welcome in. I remember it, like, very vaguely, but not very well. Why? What's up?
Oh, kids on brooms. Oh my god.
Yeah. I think I will play Kids on Bikes instead. Thank you very much. But yeah, I really wanna play more Cyberpunk Red and World of Darkness though. Like that would be sick as fuck.
Yeah, World of Darkness and I have a complicated dynamic because when I was in college, Dungeons and Dragons was not like the main thing that people played. When I was in college, the main thing people played was World of Darkness. And the thing is, everyone was like super into Vampire the Masquerade. And the reason is because
exactly why.
And unfortunately, the reason is because they're all a bunch of edgelords. Very not nice edgelords, unfortunately. So I ended up not really being able to do a whole lot of roleplay stuff in college because like most people doing it were just they were not nice to be around. I did not do well with them. So and it was all World of Dark. Now because of that, I'm not super huge on Vampire the Masquerade. Now, I like Mage. Mage the Ascension is wonderful. I've also heard good stuff about Changeling. I didn't really get to play a lot of Changeling, but Mage is great. I like that one. Werewolf, I've heard, can be interesting. But, because of that, sadly, I also have not played any of the new systems. I know they have a new version of World of Darkness. I don't know anything about it. Most of what I know about World of Darkness is, again, Mage the Ascension and Vampire the Masquerade. I think each edition they changed the name on there. So, I
Mhm.
be saying those names, I'm revealing what edition I played. Uh, I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
I I think that was the same one where you had Hunter the Reckoning, and there was another one about ghosts, like Wraith or something. I never played that one. Um,
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, like oh my god, I've been cooking up some ideas. Like I have notebooks, just notebooks full of ideas, for like not only like campaigns, but potential systems that they would work well in. And then even like kind of like pushing the limitations of like D&D 5e and like what kind of like campaigns I could make with that. There are some like really cool ones. Like the I think probably the most interesting ones that I've made more recently are like modern ones. It's like modern fantasy. Um like modern fantasy and sci-fi are probably the main ones I think that are super cool concepts. Um I think
yeah.
what's a really cool idea that I've been enjoying a lot. Um oh, um one is where like it's modern fantasy where you play um as a bunch of college students. Magic does exist. Um hold on, I'm gonna wait for these redeems to pass. Bum 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 bum. Thank you for the redeems. So the idea that I have is like it's a bunch of college students. Magic does exist, things like that. And magic is seen as kind of like equivalent to technology. So like so this is something I say a lot is that technically we have magic in our world. It just takes like a different form in the form of like science and technology. So basically
Right.
it takes place in modern fantasy MIT. It's a bunch of college students at MIT. And they discover that uh aliens have come to invade, but like they invade in in terms of like espionage. So it's like these MIT students trying to like delve deeper into this mystery and try to expose that there are aliens among the people, um, and them trying to
Hmm.
like cleverly craft ways of like not only combating the aliens but also possibly like breaking into their mothership, in order to get evidence to prove that A, they exist, and B, that they are not here for good reasons. So that's kind of the idea of it. And that would not work very well in D&D because it is in a modern setting. So you get into a weird territory when we talk about modern technologies and guns that gets like really like convoluted trying to run it through 5e, and
Right.
especially because like 5e doesn't really lend to like having a whole bunch of enemies on the map. um so yeah,
Makes
probably
sense.
like that would be, I don't know what system I don't know, like maybe Fate or World of Darkness would probably work best for that. Like it might even be worth like trying to run it through like, I don't actually know. I don't think Kids on Bikes would actually work really well for that campaign. I would have to figure
Uh,
it
you,
out. I'd have to explore
you
around.
could
But it's a
try
cool idea.
GURPS. GURPS is an underrated system. Um, it uses the main problem with GURPS is it uses 3d6 for rolls, which always feels a little
Mhm,
weird. That's actually,
mhm,
I think, one reason it never got as big as it could have, because it just, like, he uses just generic dice because he didn't want people to have to spend extra money on specialty dice. But at the same time, like, when
mhm.
you're playing a role playing game, specialty dice are cool. There's a coolness factor. So,
Yeah.
because GURPS is from Steve Jackson. Steve Jackson is very good at, like, trying to create economical board games. So, but the
Mhm,
GURPS
mhm.
system, like, the terms like the rules and the point buy for it, are fairly flexible. So you could try GURPS. Just a suggestion. Um, I don't recommend Rifts. Rifts is by Palladium. Rifts tends to be extremely complicated. I mean, the world is cool, but the system is, oof, it can be a little rough to navigate. But they could work. Yeah, or
Yeah.
your Savage Worlds.
Yeah.
I think Savage Worlds has some modern stuff that you could try.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the party. It depends on like what the party is most interested in. is
Uh,
probably the system that I'll run. I think like if I had to choose, I think Call of Cthulhu is an interesting call, Oki, because if I remember correctly, Call of Cthulhu has a
oh,
sanity system built into it, right? I
right,
think I
right.
think that I think that would be really interesting because I could take like a
Uh,
psychological horror route, which would be very, very interesting for that kind of
oh,
thing.
actually, well,
Plus,
I mean,
like,
if you're going to call of Cthulhu modern time,
mhm,
I mean, dot to dot immediately comes to mind. It's like, and so because dot to dot's whole thing is like ghosts, Earth's ghosts and yokai are a defense mechanism against alien invasion. The reason aliens can't take over the Earth is because we have ghosts and spirits that fight them off. And so Call of Cthulhu
yeah,
would lend itself to that kind of like horror versus sci-fi kind of thing.
yeah,
That would,
yeah, I think
that'd be
so.
kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it would be a lot of fun. I think it'd be super fascinating to see that play out because I think it would. There's a lot of entertainment value that comes out of like those systems because I think it has like a nice blend of like combat, but definitely leans into role play a lot. Oh man, I've wanted to play a Call of Cthulhu game for so long now, so long. Um, but we'll see. All in due time. Like I am carving out time for it. But in the
Yeah,
meantime, Dom, I will say it's about time for me to wrap up. I'm getting pretty close to that time. Cutting it
yeah.
pretty
That's
close.
why I
I don't
was.
think I'll have time for another day.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna point out. It's like it's 12:40. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna ask. It's like, all right. Yeah, let's exit out here. Then okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I didn't want
Yeah.
to
It was a really good
keep you
conversation.
past
Oh,
time.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
want to keep you
appreciate
past
that.
time.
Yeah, thank you. And this has been a really good conversation, Dom. I'm really glad that we got some time to hang out, have a good time, do another collab. It's been a hot minute since we've talked, and this has been really really nice. Really nice to like catch up and like we've talked about all sorts of stuff. Like we have been all over the place, and I've been vibing. I've having had such a
Yeah,
good time hanging out and talking with you, Dom.
yeah. And now you
And
got like your personality type nailed down. Awesome. Now you'll be
yeah, which
pigeonholed
is fun.
forever. You will be a slave to
Oh
those
no.
numbers. Oh no.
I'll
I'm
I'll
kidding. I'm
forever be
kidding.
an extrovert. Whatever shall I do? No. The
Exactly.
horror, the pain. What if I just want to curl up under the bed in bed rot with a Nintendo Switch? Like I could do those things. So that wouldn't make me any more or less extroverted. But
Yeah.
yeah, I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, Dom. Would you like to plug anything? Is there anything going on your end that you'd like to plug before we head out?
Oh yeah. So as mentioned, so I have a Minecraft server planning to launch it July 23rd. I'm working on it right now, getting all the stuff together. It shouldn't. But I think the hardest part for me will be building the spawn area. That always takes the longest for me. But that I'm getting these together. So July 23rd, new Minecraft server. I've got my 2-year affiliate anniversary, my Twitch 2-year affiliate anniversary that comes up August 7th and 8th. I'm doing a 2-day celebration, 12 hours each day, going over like games I played last year and then just playing new games the second day. So kind of like a year review and then stuff to look forward to going down the line. And then in September, I'll be trying out subathon, probably doing like 22nd through the 30th to overlap with the September stuff. So yeah, subathon. More immediately, probably do like digital circus here for Byte Club Cinema.
Ooh.
Um, I don't,
Mm-mm.
I don't know what other collabs I've got for July. July's going to be kind of weird because it's busy at work, but at the same time, they're giving me 3 days off because my boss is back. So I'm back
Oh.
to three
Okay,
days
okay.
off, so 3 days streaming theoretically. But she did tell me like when Jurassic World and Superman come out, I might lose that third day. So it's kind of up in the air. How many times am I going to have the third day off or not? I don't know. I might get called back into work more often here. So July is going to be kind of weird. I definitely have the days off though
Okay,
for
okay.
like as the Minecraft launch and my affiliate anniversary. Definitely have those off. But whew, it's busy time. Summer's busy. Summer's busy. But once September comes, it should chill out. Like September, October, are pretty chill. And then of
Mm.
course late November is going to be like, oh hey, here's Wicked 2 and Stopia 2 at the same time, and it's going to be oh god. we're all gonna be scrambling.
Yeah.
The Zootopia 2, everyone's been looking forward to Zootopia 2. I mean, I don't know. I think everyone likes Zootopia 1, right? I mean, do you like Zootopia?
Zootopia, honestly, I think I maybe have watched it like once, but it's been so long, I don't even remember the film.
Okay. I think a lot of people like it because of the memes, too. Yeah, that really awful
Hmm.
comic with the rabbit and the fox, and I can't remember their names now. Terrible. But, yeah. And that one really, really bad comic. So the memes, I think, have helped kept it alive. But yeah, no, Zootopia 2 is expected to be a giant smash for Disney. And they need it. This hasn't been a great year for Disney. Because
Yeah.
Elio bombed. I don't know if you heard about that. Elio's like the biggest bomb that Pixar has ever had.
Mhm.
It's a shame. But yeah, well, you have some other movies though to look forward to. 28 years later came out. I don't know. Are you into zombie flicks, Quickie?
I am into zombie flicks. I fucking love zombie flicks. And
Yeah.
I've seen the movies before that, and I'm fucking obsessed with them. I love it so much. It's so good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a very big zombie nerd. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah. So you should. Yeah. So make sure to catch 28 years later. I've
Mhm.
heard not terrible things about it. So yeah. Yeah. There you go.
I
So
most definitely will.
how about you, Al? What do you have coming down the pipeline, Quickie?
Ooh, really good question. So, I have session 2 of Escape from Tarrasca, my homebrew D&D 5e campaign that I will be DMing. That'll be happening on Saturday, 3:30 p.m. CST GMT -5. Very, very excited about that. I'll be running it with my lovely party, including a Bloodria, Ryu Sensei, Castro, and Sealy. Absolutely wonderful gems and all absolutely amazing VTubers and creators. Highly recommend them. And then I'm currently editing the session 1 VOD right now, so that should be posted. I don't want to give like an official date, but I am pushing through it as fast as I possibly can, and that should be
Okay.
out definitely at some point like after session 2, but definitely before session 3. So I'll be slowly but surely trickling these videos out. And it's going to be absolutely amazing time. Super excited to post those and start like making content on YouTube around D&D. So that's gonna be really really exciting. Um,
Nice.
Other than that, just gonna be doing some just chatting on Friday at 9 a.m. CST GMT -5. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm just gonna be hanging out. I'm thinking about maybe like it's still gonna be just chatting, but I'm probably gonna incorporate maybe like some co-working in there too, where I am just like doing like D&D prep essentially. So like hanging out, talking about like tabletop, as well as other things, but working on my D&D campaign on the side. So that's what I'm doing.
Nice. Nice. Okay. That
Yeah.
ah yeah, yeah, but I think both of us seem to be having a pretty good year. 2025's been pretty good so far. I would say
Oh
overall.
yeah.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
having a better time than I
100%.
was this time last year. This time last year was a nightmare and a half, but so I'm
Mm-mm-mm.
grateful for the update. And
Yeah.
2024 was not a good year. 2025 is pretty awesome. So, yay. Okay.
Yeah. It's been a good
And
year.
Missy says that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, make sure when you get the video VOD posted, make sure to share it on my server. So that way,
Yes.
so I do have some role play enthusiasts in my server. So definitely
Mm.
share that out with them.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I absolutely will. And I just want to say, gigabytes and
Sis.
wait, hold on. What's the name of the community? Synths. I'm sorry. I apologize. So
No
gigabytes
worries,
and
no
thin
worries.
gigabytes and synths. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for the conversations. Thank you for the support. It means the absolute world. I appreciate you all so, so much. And I hope you all have a bright day and even brighter tomorrow. This is Clicky BT signing out.
As this is Dominic Bytes signing out. Wait, next to beef, may your robot body be fully charged.
Bytes, you productive little devil. It's almost as if you're trying to impress me with your endurance.
Hey, yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Hey, Dominic. How are you?
Hi, Dom. Welcome.
Hey, Dom, how's it going?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, Dominic. Sorry, guys. Dominic is, you know, a friend of ours.
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Hi there, Dominic. How's it going?
Hello, Dominic. Hello. How you doing?
Hi there, Dominic.
Hello, Dom. How's it going? Welcome. Howdy.
Hey, Dom. So good to see you. Hi.
Hi there. Hi, Dominic. Hi.
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in. Mwah.
How are you doing, Dominic? How's your day been, bro?
Yo, Dominic, how's your day going? Glad you can make it.
Hi, Dominic. How are you? Lovely to see you.
Dom! Hang on there! What are you implying? Whoa! What are you implying?
Oh, damn. Look at that. Dominic, off the hook, chain, handle, and wagon.
Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
Oh dear Dominic Bytes, let's just say there are certain positions we could explore together that would make even the most advanced AI blush.